collective, it is Psyche Kai. If you were drawn to the outfit that I'm currently wearing, which is the thumbnail, then this message is for you. We are doing an 18 plus love reading. Yeah, so I have cleansed the space to make sure that this reading is sure to find the right people. So the first card that comes out is Flow With Me. Explain to me. I will learn, and as I learn, I really like you as a person, a spirit. I want to live with you. Choice of commitment. Someone is finally deciding to commit with you. I'm really sensing that they honestly haven't been able to see you clearly, and therefore, because of that, they've blocked this connection. They were putting their own preconceptions about it, what they thought was best for you, when in reality they didn't know because they never asked you directly. Since this is an 18 plus reading, I will not be holding back how I'm expressing this. The next card is Full Experiencing of You. Take your time. Just realize I want the real you, the full you, all of you. Yeah, this person is definitely open and ready for this connection. They've made space, in other words, for this connection to come in. Also, these are cards that I've created, so this is why this reading is so freaking amazing. I really like this. Ooh, okay. A good telltale sign that this person is meant for you is dark brown or light hair, like light. I'm sensing like dirty blonde hair as well. We have seductive addiction. You're too sexy. I'm nervous around you, yet always want more. Yeah, they were kind of confused about the way they felt about you, honestly, because the way that it feels is almost like, yeah, they really think you're so beautiful. Like they're oh my gosh, they can't even like bring forth words to describe how you've made them feel in the past. Yeah, I've noticed you for a long time. I just realized it was in my hand. But yeah, they really do feel like they can't even understand themselves, because they're just like, I've never felt this before, and yet it feels so familiar, and yet there's so much to learn and to discover. And because of that, they've understood, yes, I am nervous around you. Yes, your presence does cause me to be like kind of like fluttery, like that flirty feeling, like the butterflies feeling. But then because of that, it has caused them to think like, oh, is this like almost like a egoic reaction to this, or is this like a, yeah, especially ego, like past experiences have caused them to feel like this fluttery feeling is like a not so good thing. So this is a very interesting individual. Obviously they're like slightly confused, and yet at the same time they've made enough space by clearing out a lot of energies that really were just blocking the connection from flourishing, and they've recognized that. They understand that now. I'm really sensing a lot of importance with dark hair, dark brown hair, and if that's something that resonates, that's just extra confirmation, to be honest. So I'm gonna just pull a few cards. This is Chelsea Gomez's deck. If air sign significance, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So this could actually be correlated to you. I'm definitely sensing Venus energy. So if your Venus placements are Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, that is extra confirmation. If you have red hair that's curly, that is also of significance. If that is something that you find attractive about yourself or another person, that is of significance. White is of significance as well. Yeah. This person really wants to meet up with you. Like they aren't to the point of like obsession, but they have been observing you for a really long time. We have Dirty Little Secret at the end underneath the deck. Yeah, in reverse too, with Genuine Love in reverse, Adore in the, yeah, oh my gosh, all of these cards are in reverse. Mental prison, adore, genuine love, dirty little secret, but then forbidden love is literally the only one that's upright. And it's like they have felt like it was not such a good idea to explore this connection, and so that's why they hid their true fucking emotions, which is absolutely ridiculous, honestly, because they literally close themselves off, therefore colding their own heart and harden their own selves. Yeah, they did experience a lot of frustration in general, and then realize, oh, I'm actually frustrated with myself because I put myself in this situation. So they're realizing how foolish they have, like, they've actively been foolish, and therefore they're understanding that there is a need for growth. Yep, there is definitely a need for growth. Things are flourishing during this time. They will come forth with conversation. The way that you'll know and recognize that this is the person that we're currently discussing is that the conversation is going to be lighthearted. It's going to come as a kind of surprise to you because you've honestly let go of this. You've really allowed yourself to show yourself what it feels like and what it looks like and what it thinks like. Even like you've allowed yourself the connection with you to show up, and so therefore you've understood, I don't need this connection. It would be nice, but if it's not going to present itself in its proper manner, then no, we're not going to explore that, because whatever's not allowing you to express your lighthearted inner child and youthful energy, then that is not something that is meant for you to explore out of peace, joy, and love, right? So we have this young card that comes off, and it literally says playful, fun, childhood, children. So maybe you guys met when you were children, and the dynamic has changed a lot, and so therefore this conversation is feeling like a lot more mature, but at the same time, that kind of youthfulness is coming back, like the lightheartedness of being children and allowing yourself to be free and be kind of comfortable with each other. Yeah, you're definitely releasing a lot of anxiety, and you have released a lot of anxiety, but you actively still release the anxieties that come up. Any sort of egoic thought cycles that have been coming from your past experiences and how you value yourself, you're no longer cutting those things off right away and be like, no, like this shouldn't be in my thoughts, like I shouldn't be thinking about this person, I shouldn't be having these recollections of these memories, and like, but in reality, you've actually been saying no in a different way. You've been saying no in a way where you're allowing it to pretty much be played out in your mind, but you're no longer putting yourself down for having those thoughts, for thinking about the memory or the person. So understand that this is coming in its own timing. Don't rush the process. Definitely don't rush the process, because yeah, like I said, this is definitely going to be something that comes together very cohesively. It is something that you initially thought was over, but because it's written in the Akashic records, it is going to come into completion. It's coming forth as like kind of this energy of like a bouquet of flowers. And honestly, especially the yawning that I just had is like, this is a story that you've heard over and over again, whether you get tarot reads from other readers, or you've actually known this because you too are intuitive and you trust yourself and have faith in your abilities, and you've been building the faith with your abilities. That's why your garden has been flourishing. You understand that giving yourself love and having these conversations with yourself is allowing this to come forth more clearly. You have been making space. You have been allowing yourself to show up for her or him, but it's in reality, there is this sense of, I'm not going to meet you when you're not meeting me in the middle. As two wholes that come together, the hand has to be outreached. You are the feminine aspect, whether you personify as he, she, they, you do have this feminine energy that attracts this person to you. And so therefore it is simply confirmation that this is the right person is when they come forth. And you've been playful with how you've been dealing with your own energy and your own being, and it has been beautiful how you've been showing up for yourself and how you've been accountable in very honestly step-by-step ways. Think of this garden. You plant a seed, right? It doesn't grow right away unless it was an anime, you know? Like, it's not like that. It's literally like you plant the seed, you water it, you put it in good soil. Like, all of these aspects you have intentionally been tending to your garden. And because of that, it has allowed you to just be, honestly, cultivating, crafting something even more beautiful. And so that's why you've released attachment. That's why you've released the grip of the illusion of control. You're not holding yourself back anymore. You're light with yourself. You're not going to control and try to restrict the aspects of having fun and being with you. It is so important for you to be with you. You kind of feel like there is this darkness within you that you feel like you've had to almost shroud for a long period of time of your life, whether it was off and on. I'm definitely sensing your teens, 16, 17 year ages, and 21 is also really important, 22 as well. It's so important for you to acknowledge the amount of growth that you've undergone. You've allowed yourself to be in your own spaces. Definitely listen to more music. Listen to more music and honestly talk to yourself more. I feel like that's going to be something of great healing importance during this time. And honestly, allow the anxiety to be, you know? Don't shut it down right away. Honestly, just sit with it and then let it pass. Because just like feelings, just like thoughts, nothing is permanent. And you've been understanding that with yourself. You've been understanding how much you've been creating and honestly changing. You've changed so much in such a subconscious way because you've reprogrammed so many parts of yourself. Be proud of who you are, who you've brought yourself forth to be. I'm going to pull the last few cards in this deck that I've made about the messages this person has been thinking about you. They really like your lips. Yeah, they really like your physicality. You might meet them in a social gathering, whether you've seen them after a period of time of not seeing them. From youth, there's something about seeing them with eyes of purity that is of importance. Yeah. Can't wait for the moment our eyes meet for the first time. It's definitely this sense of like something has been recalibrated. You're independent and super sexy. I want you. I know you don't need me, and I love it. What did I say? You've been stepping into your power, and that is what causes them to change their response on how they're moving towards you. Keep sharing. You interest me, and I am smiling, thinking of you. They think of you quite often, to be honest, in passing. Like, it's almost like they have thoughts of you and they just smile to themselves. Your eyes are so deep and beautiful as you look at me. I feel your intense, loyal love and passion, devouring eyes. 2112? 1 ton? Okay. Anyways, 2112, divine union of dive into me love. They want to really get to know you. Like, they're not afraid as much as they used to be. Yeah, it's a fool's crush, falling for you freely, freeing myself by feeling for you. They've been holding themselves back. What did I say? Can we dance together? Can we communicate? Oh my god. They really, like, oh my gosh. The complete balancings of the duo, the counterparts. I love that. They might ask you out for dinner. That is of significance. They really want to talk to you and just get to know you. I think they've just been very confused as to not only how they can like respond to you, they're like, oh, how do I even like talk to her or talk to him or talk to them? Like, how do I talk to them? Like, what do I even say? Like, like that's why they feel like such a fool in like almost letting this pass them by, and yet at the same time feeling like they've let this pass them by. So they're kind of like, okay, I need to like speak to them and like be clear, but I just like, if I feel so confused, and yet at the same time I have such a big crush on them, and I know it now, but I also can't describe it. It's so indescribable. Yeah, they really like your lips. They feel like the way you blush is really cute. This is so cute. I love it. They really want to dance. This one says, can we dance together? Can we communicate? Like, they want to kind of converse with you in a physical manner, but like a playful, lighthearted physical manner. They feel like the physical touch is like an intense part of like why they never came forward. Maybe they might be celibate. Maybe they might be practicing abstinence, but like because of that, they really just want to cherish you. Like, they want to cherish your body. That's why they want to witness it. Oh my gosh, they feel whisked away by how much they think of you, and they're whisked away by like the honest to God, like just amazing feeling of liking you. Like, they almost are just like filled to the brim just by liking you. They don't need anything else necessarily, but they really want to. They really want to, because they understand how super you are, honestly. They really feel like you are just someone that they can't pass you by. They've already done this before. They've hid how they've felt in the past. That is the past, though. That is done. That is why moving forward, something's gonna change. Whether they try to have a conversation with you, they keep looking at you, especially if they keep looking at your lips and your eyes. That will be a very big telltale sign. So thank you, Collective, for being here for your reading. I thought this was a very, very cute first love reading that I'm doing for the general collective. If you would like a more personal reading, go ahead and email me at psychekai@gmail.com. Psyche, PSYCHIKY @gmail.com for your personal readings. It all starts with just based on your own financial situation. We start with the beginning angel numbers and moving up. Yeah, if you want more information, just go ahead and email me, inquire, ask questions, and also be discerning of any impersonators out there. Yeah, but other than that, thank you so much, Collective, for being here for your reading. It's been a pleasure. It's been Psyche Kai, and have a wonderful rest of your night. Bye.